Alright, welcome back to episode number 17. When we left off, we had just exited the digital world after finding some identity information based on the DNA that we had found back at the warehouse. And I think I might have cut the episode off a little too early, but maybe this will just be a short run around and talk episode. Let's see. Despite the hour, Buster is fastidiously put together in another wrinkle-free suit. He shows every indication that he's been up for hours, sunk to his elbows in a dozen crates, each containing objects of sinister matte black hidden beneath curls of straw-colored packing. Foam. The foam flies about... What does that say? Lies? I can't read that from here. Hold on. Yes, the foam flies about as he inventories the shipment, clinging to every surface except for Buster's immaculate suit. Man, I really gotta get closer to my computer. Just in time, I've got a whole slew of new toys in from the supplier back east, factory fresh and still smelling of their mother's gun oil. Maybe there's something in this batch you'd be interested in. How long have you been in the trade, Buster? Well, let's see. I left Cal Free on July 8th, 2038 at 6:13 in the morning. It was a Thursday. From there, I wandered a bit, applied my skills as a merc in a half-dozen different wars, official or otherwise. Never did take to running the shadows like some of the boys I knew. Too subtle for my taste, I suppose. Surely there was no shortage of full-scale engagements to be had, so I didn't want for work. Might still be doing it today if I hadn't lost my arm. How'd you lose it? It was all so stupid. Some Azzies were lobbing smokers behind our lines, more to mess with us than anything. I decided to toss one back, and didn't it just figure that the one I grab ain't a smoker? I got it off, but only just barely. Shredded my old arm, but good. Got plenty of other scars. Shredded my old arm, but good. What does that mean? Got plenty of other scars to remember the moment by as well, but the arm was the big one. So take a word of advice from an old soldier. Make sure you're never holding a grenade in one hand unless you just pulled the pin with the other. Now, if I haven't given you a reason to doubt my professional competence, how about we talk turkey? I'm gonna get you. Man, I cannot read today. Let's see what you got. Oh, man. Gun. No, we want weapons. Just weapons. Shotguns. An axe. A katana. Made you AP damage on a critical hit. A heavy axe made for cutting your enemies. What? I'm confused. Man, this stuff is so cheap. So what's the difference between the katana? Oh, whatever. Just give me the axe. That's it? That's all you got for me, huh? Whatever, you suck. Yeah, that's fine. Perfect, actually. T.B. Gruberman. Never mind. David Fry II. David looks almost as tired as you do. Yeah, I haven't slept all night. I did eat some sausage, though. You can tell that this case has gotten under his skin like it has yours. Any luck in there? We found an exact match for the DNA, but it was linked to a dead chop shop assistant by the name of Silas Forsberg, who's not dead. Now I've got my theories. But what do you think is going on here, stud? Silas must have an identical twin brother. Maybe Silas faked his death. The DNA evidence doesn't belong to the killer. Sure. That's a distinct possibility, but was it that we... What was it that we saw in the autopsy report? The face was so mangled that they had to use dental records to identify him. He was killed by sedatives, but the coroner still thought he had ripped his own face off. Simple suicide, he killed himself with a drug overdose. Good catch. That matches up with something I've seen runners try. It's easy enough to find a body shop that'll make a replica set of teeth for you. Find some schlub off the street no one will miss. Swap his teeth and throw the heat off your trail for a while. Lucky I've never been that desperate. But why would he need to go to those lengths? Did the police records have something linking him to a different crime? Had a corp gunning for him, maybe? Possibly got in over his head on loans. Chop shop assistant doesn't pay well. Had a prior for unlicensed plastic surgery. True, wouldn't look too good on someone's record if they wanted to become a doctor. I think this is beginning to come together. The late Silas left all his belongings to a doctor. Really? That's... Supposedly I've just discovered the identity of the Ripper. Dr. Holmes' employment records have him as the administrator of Mercy Mental. And the picture on his file matches the person you saw downtown. Oh, the elf. The same person this DNA belongs to. All the evidence points to him being your killer, whoever he really is. Guess I'm about to get a big payday. I should go find this Dr. Holmes and ask him some very pointed questions. 4,000. Alright. Please pay him my respects. I always find that high caliber rounds get the message across. You should clearly hire some friends that can go loaded for bear. I side-loaded a ton of valuable data from the Lone Star Matrix nodes. Here's your cut. Wow, thanks. Could have just done that yourself. You're not coming? I think my part here is done. You might want to go sticking your hand into a hornet's nest, but I'm a little more wary of the jobs I take these days. Great. Now what? You need some hardware? I'm sure it's all new, but no. Literally does me no good. Mersman. Need some new armor? I'll have a look. Alright, now we're talking. Mage. Quickness and HP plus 5? No. How about strength plus 5? Taking off a dead ganger, which seems like a good idea at the time. It's just the mask, not the gear. First Nation armor. Golden Boy, Matrix Courier. And they got all kinds of new stuff here. A stealth suit. Whatever. Refurb shock gear. Military spec that is customized for the shadows. Grant strength. Is there any way that I can, like, are you allowed to have a mask and a... I guess I'm gonna find out the hard way, huh? Meh. Oh yeah, you definitely can't have a mask. Yeah. Oh well, what are you gonna do, right? Because I could give the mask to someone else. Confirm. Seems like I should have known that. And you probably don't have anything new to say. Algernon looks the same as always, so much so that one may wonder if he ever takes time to eat or sleep. Perhaps his presence on this plane of existence is insubstantial enough that he isn't subject to such base needs. Or perhaps he just does things when no one is looking. Dark clouds surround you, my friend. But perhaps there is something I could provide that would help you whatever weighs so heavily upon you. Could help with whatever wow. Could help with whatever weighs so heavily upon you. What's new in the world of magic? The spirits are stirring. Something has upset the natural order. There's something new, different. I've seen some sick Drek lately. Might be what you mean. Not much natural about spirits to begin with. Seems there's something new every day. What is it this time? Would that I knew. Spirits speak in riddles. They leave me with more questions than answers. But there is something else out there. Something not born of the life, as other spirits are. Shaking his head, Algernon opens his clasped hands to you, as if begging forgiveness. Too often the world leaves us confounded. I pray I have not left you in such a state with my idle musings. Please, can I be of service to you today? No, you really can't. Although I should buy some cheese spells, but whatever. Oh, great. Who's this guy? Just one glance is all you need to tell that the good doctor's exhausted. Her crumbled scrubs are stained with a mix of blood and other fluids too colorful to be naturally occurring in the human body. Her eyes are those of a person who has built up a substantial sleep debt and has no idea when or how to begin paying it off. I'm not one to talk, but you look like Drek. Afraid there isn't much I can do for that. Doc Castle snaps her fingers and calls forth the spirit normally seen perched on her shoulder. It appears from out of the ether, and the doctor immediately seems less fatigued than she was a moment before. Now what can I do for you? Yeah. Everything all right here? Here at the Union? Yeah, fine. I'm just getting back myself. Days here tend to be slow, so I volunteer at a medical center on the other side of Touristville, and I had a rough shift. I imagine many shifts in the Barrens are rough ones. Care to talk about it? Hadn't you heard? Doctors don't like to talk about their problems. It makes us appear less godlike, but I'll humor you. I didn't hear all the details. All I really know is what came in on the lips of the victims, healthy enough to still speak. Apparently, one of the Baron's gangs incurred the wrath of the local Solpa rings? Leading to a rolling shootout through the city streets. Several bystanders were injured. But the real mess didn't begin until the party crashed into the yard of an old industrial plant out on Union Hill Road. They woke some sort of toxic spirit, which then began running amok, causing easily as much damage as the initial battle. And we were left to pick up the pieces, of course. But enough about my troubles, let's hear about yours. Tell me what ails you. Tell me what ails you, friend. Ah, still sleeping. Oh, Mr. Delilah, are you here to get me a team? If you're looking for runners again, I'm your guy. Discreet service only. Got some stuff to take care of first? Yeah, need to hire a crew. What am I doing? Oh, I'm going to a hospital. So, oh great, I gotta hire the whole freaking team? Great. Burned out mage. They're so expensive. Combat decker? It's your decking, sir. 3. Combat rigger. Do you just have a decker, or is everybody... Control decker. 3. Take the same girl. Why not? Took her last time. So let's see. We need a decker. These guys are so expensive. Combat adept. Support mage. Skills. Spellcasting. Conjuring. Burned out mage. Human assassin. Weapon master. I guess it's 6, huh? I don't think I'm gonna find anybody that has a higher quickness than 6. Certainly not these guys. A shotgun troll. Oh, that other guy's better. He's just got a lot of guns. I need somebody who's more specialized. Techno shaman. This is taking way too long. Way too long. Cyber warrior. No, give me somebody who is specialized. What the hell is this? The Phalem network sucks. There you go. Shotgun troll. I like it. Alright. You're coming with me, and then we got a Decker, we got the Dwarf Shaman. She's free? I didn't realize there'd be free people. She's the only free one, right? Alright. Well, she's not that good, but free is such a good price, you know? Can't go wrong. Confirm. Head to Mercy Mental Hospital to confront Dr. Holmes. Sure, I feel like there's stuff going on upstairs that I should probably get involved with, but whatever. The blood you found at the warehouse belongs to a man masquerading as one Dr. Holmes. You've tracked him to Mercy Mental Hospital, located in the notoriously anti-metahuman farmlands of Snohomish. The drive to the hospital is long and unpleasant. Finally, you reach the walled and gated hospital compound. Despite the pretense of security, the gate is unguarded, unlocked, and open. No one stops or greets you as you drive up to the large, crumbling building. Gothic ramparts top a damaged roof, cracked walls and broken windows. All around the building is a lawn gone wild. Only the artificial light from within speaks of inhabitants. You walk up to the hospital steps to confront Sam Watts' killer and bring an end to the Emerald City Ripper. Oh, they can't wear my armor? I bought this armor for nothing? I guess if it's trolls. Well, it seems like they would let me put it on a troll. Whatever. Alright. Whatever. Just get in there. You have karma available to improve your character's attributes. Open the karma screen? No, not right now. Investigate Mercy Hospital. I will. Somebody tells me that receptionist isn't going to make it. 30 karma? Better get on spending that, huh? Anyway, we will do that at the beginning of the next episode. Sue, thanks for watching. And when we come back, we're going to raid a mental hospital and confront the killer, although I believe there is more to this story than meets the eye. Thanks for watching.